you, Doctor.
Right. Thank you, Aina. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good afternoon. Yang bahagia Datuk Engineer Khairil Anwar Ahmad, President and CEO of ISKANDAR Investment Berhad, and fellow colleagues and participants of today's Global Innovation and Technology Exchange Blockchain or Ignite Blockchain 2021 event. Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude for the opportunity to share our thoughts on addressing the acceleration of blockchain development in the era of fourth industrial revolution with all the participants in today's event. The fourth industrial revolution is already upon us, that cannot be denied. The global economy is being transformed by breakthroughs in technology, cutting across the physical, digital, and biological worlds. Emerging technologies such as blockchain, automation and robotics, artificial intelligence and systems, advanced materials, and the Internet of Things are changing the way world operates. COVID-19 pandemic pushes, or rather forces, the government and many other walks of life, the people and businesses, to adapt to the technology and digitalization to embrace the new norms that we live in today. Whilst the outbreak has caused significant disruption to commercial operations and business relationships around the world, it has also unveiled hidden talents and innate capacity to learn and adapt ideas to local needs and as a means for survival. The emergence of fourth industrial revolution is estimated to increase productivity by 30% in all sectors by the year 2030. This is from the National 4IR policy of 2021. This contribution will ensure Malaysia provides better services in the future, besides increasing the number of skilled workers and producing higher value-added products. Preservation of ecological integrity using 4IR technologies is also expected to improve Malaysia's ranking in the Environmental Performance Index from 68 among 180 countries to top 50 by 2030, towards achieving balanced, responsible, and sustainable growth. Realizing the transformational opportunity, National 4IR policy was launched on the 1st of July 2021, which serves to assist in leveraging innovation and ethical use of fourth industrial revolution technologies for the country's strategic socio-economic transformation. It will also facilitate local technology development by creating more opportunities, focusing on fourth industrial revolution's foundational technologies that include blockchain, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, cloud computing and big data analytics, and advanced materials, to name a few. National Digital Economy and Fourth Industrial Revolution Council was established to monitor the implementation of the strategies and initiatives under the Fourth Industrial Revolution policy through 6 clusters, namely digital talent, digital infrastructure and data, emerging technology, of which MOSTI is leading or is chairing, the economy cluster, society and government, with a mission to drive balanced, responsible and sustainable growth, leveraging on the application of technology and innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth industrial revolution policy is in fact aligned with the National Policy on Science, Technology and Innovation of 2021 until 2030, which aims to develop Malaysia as a high-tech nation by 2030, powered through 10 key Malaysia's socio-economic drivers, with 10 global leading science and technology drivers aligned to our strengths and needs identified under MySTIE framework, which is what we call 10-10 MySTIE framework. Well, STIE literally means science, technology, innovation, and economy. The 10-10 MySTIE framework will pave the way for the nation to improve its innovative competitiveness and uplifting the quality of life. It also serves to bring together diverse stakeholders to collaboratively nurture a strong national science, technology, and innovation for economic growth ecosystem, thereby enabling a shared prosperity for all citizens in this country. It will together bring partners from different strata of society, leaving no one behind. Inclusivity. Ladies and gentlemen, blockchain technology is being pursued by the world and regional organizations for cross-border blockchain implementation, especially for trade facilitation. But that is not just it. The world organizations have geared up to coordinate and promote collaboration of blockchain development and standards to meet common objectives and so many other use cases. Globally, blockchain adoption crosses industry and application boundaries, with the projected economic impact forecasted to reach business potential of $175 billion by 2025 and in excess of $3 trillion by 2030 globally. Contribution to global GDP of around $1.76 trillion. In fact, it will also bring 40 million new jobs to the global workforce and funding of $4.1 billion of blockchain startups, which was in 2018 alone. In terms of blockchain adoption, the United States leads the pack in 2018. However, on the other part of the world, China is projected to assume the leading role soon and to be followed by other countries as well. Thus, MOSTI is in the process of finalizing and publishing the National Blockchain Roadmap to place Malaysia in the global picture in terms of the adoption of blockchain technology. Ladies and gentlemen, this roadmap, which not too distant in the future, which is this year, is at the helm to steer Malaysia, particularly the public sector, to embrace blockchain beyond fintech, beyond cryptocurrency, and angle at solution to business issues ranging from fraud management to supply chain monitoring to identity verification that can potentially increase efficiency and reduce costs in many aspects and respects of businesses and human lives. We can see that blockchain will be a critical driving factor in this digital transformation, which we propose can be effectively undertaken and managed through 5 different ecosystem building blocks that we are going to propose, namely collaboration, amplifier, talent, legal, and governance, involving the quadruple helix of the popular what they call that, interaction and collaboration, the government, industry, the academia, and the society as a whole. Well, we are going to announce several initiatives, some government-led core programs and some supporting programs, which identify several economic sectors, such as trade facilitation, logistics and supply chain, and e-government. So be on the lookout in a few weeks and in this year that when we announce this and publish this of this roadmap later. The 5 ecosystem building blocks that I've just mentioned just now will energize and vitalize the prevalence momentum in Malaysia and strengthen Malaysia's leadership position in blockchain to achieve economic competitiveness and growth through cohesive strategic collaboration and synergization. Some of the key initiatives under collaboration is to create, perhaps under our National Technology and Innovation Sandbox, a blockchain, what I call that, initiative as well, that will involve multi-agency, academia, and industry. Under amplifier, for example, we are proposing, and we hope it will be also be what we call that, accepted, a blockchain infrastructure and blockchain acceleration hub. We invite what we call that, players in this technology to be part of this. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to say that one of the successful pilot projects under our initiatives of blockchain at the national level is the Vaccine Management System, or VMS. MOSTI has collaborated with Ministry of Health to develop the track and trace system for COVID-19 vaccine using blockchain technology known as the Vaccine Management System to support the implementation of the National COVID-19 Immunization Program, or PICK. VMS, which consists of a mobile application and portal, is a software solution to enable the pharmacists, medical practitioners, and respective authorities to track and trace the vaccine supply chain end-to-end, right from the manufacturers until it reaches vaccinees or vaccine recipients using blockchain technology. The system helps to ensure credible and secure information in track and trace of COVID-19 vaccine to support the issuance of COVID-19 immunization digital certificate and the management of vaccine distribution throughout the nation. The system is crucial in the process of recalling certain batch of vaccines should there be any fault or discrepancy. Today, VMS is the back-end system, a very important one, that supports the MySejahtera's app or application to generate a WHO, or the World Health Organization, compliant COVID-19 digital vaccination certificate as a proof that an individual has received a complete COVID-19 vaccine dose or doses, depending on the type of vaccine that you receive. In addition, the purpose of implementing this pilot project, just now the vaccine management system, we are also embarking on further use cases, further application of blockchain technology to ensure that it is going to grow. One of them is the halal meat product tracking system to ensure that imported meat products are traceable right up to the exporter's compliance to the halal certification, as well as to prevent any counterfeit or fraud impacting consumers who are demanding for genuine halal products. The tracking may include slaughtering, processing, up to slaughtering, packaging, transportation, and so on. So we are going to be able to have this done in a few months to come, which should contribute significantly to the confidence of consumers in Malaysia. The implementation of blockchain technology is emphasized in this pilot project, as the technology offers high security features, as we all know in this event or in this conference, how important it is. With blockchain, users can even identify the origin of the products, for example, its processing lab, and also the farm that produces the meat, in the case of this meat that we're developing. In addition, the other one that we are also starting off is our collaboration with the Customs Department of Malaysia, a national authorized economic operator program to provide a green lane for customs clearance. So these two pilot projects, we are confident that it's going to be able to present an important milestone in so to speak, homegrown blockchain technology that will definitely, inshallah, overcome issues and problems that we are faced with today. Well, besides this supply chain blockchain technology through smart contract, will greatly reduce the complexity of processes involving multiple permit issuance. In the case of the customs project, where we have multiple agencies that issue permits and whatnot, and other government agencies along the supply chain, as well as increase the efficiency of control movement of goods through an integrated trade facilitation ecosystem. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no efforts that are not that do not have any challenges that we have to face and assess. As such, we have to always have planning for the way forward. The future of Malaysia with blockchain programs very much depends on what courses of action that we would take in the following years. In short, we could predict a scenario where blockchain technology can greatly grow in Malaysia if the blockchain implementation is fully supported and synergized by stakeholders to propel Malaysia's economic competitiveness. Blockchain is positioned to cover cross-border and cross-organization usages, trade facilitations, and government processes as the primary focus areas for project implementation in the upcoming blockchain roadmap. So basically, this is a teaser, but I don't want. I mean, if we have a lot more to offer, and as a way forward. And blockchain is in fact a very important part of other fourth industrial revolution technologies. The governance structure will be harmonized and streamlined so as to ensure the smooth execution of technology policies and roadmaps. Malaysia have to shape the future, or else we will be shaped by the future, driven and architected to its disadvantages by other countries and economies. Thus, a strong collaboration between all related stakeholders in all sectors in Malaysia is very crucial to accelerate the development of blockchain technology in the related industry. Ladies and gentlemen, well, in closing, key interest in blockchain is being pursued by global and regional players, especially businesses, for cross-border blockchain implementation. Malaysia must pursue the growth path and implement the necessary synergistic programs, component activities, and building ecosystem blocks to ensure Malaysia's future economic competitiveness and again the leadership. We must not let others and not just become technology users. We have to be technology developers and producers wherever much possible to bring the country becoming a high-tech nation. We simply cannot rest on our laurels, like the age-old saying goes, change is the only constant. The only certain things in this world is uncertainty, and the only constant is change. So we have to be always on top of our game. So the coming decade will bring about a new phase for the development of the fourth industrial revolution that will lead Malaysia to become a high-income nation. That is our aspiration by 2030. In fact, it was also announced in the speech delivered by the Prime Minister in the 12th Malaysia Plan today. Let us embrace change, collaborate, innovate, and transform to create value and impact so that all Malaysians will be able to enjoy the benefits of a brighter tomorrow through the application of technology. I would like to take this opportunity again to thank the organizer for inviting us, MOSTI and myself, to this very important event.